Hi! Well, I've got to say, I'm surprised I'm here because I was just rigged up this bleeding, what's it called? That ring light. And then I've gone to move it back and the whole thing fell right onto the head and nearly knocked me out. It did. I was like, oh. But anyhow, I hope you're doing all great. Oh, let me move forward. That's on my bum doing that. Oh, good, isn't it? Hope you're all doing well. And all that malarkey. I've got the biggest bags under my eyes. You can't really see properly because I didn't put foundation on. I thought, do you know what? Alright, I ain't showing that. Alright, anyway. I actually did do a video, so this is the second one. And me and Callie was in it, and now I've got to do it all again because something went drastically wrong. So I was like, oh, so I've got to do it again now. So I had to delete the other one. But Callie's like, oh, she's doing things. So I just thought, oh, I'm going to have to do it by myself. Anyway, today I've got a bit of a chit chat. Some stuff I wanted to tell ya. Couple of things I wanted to show ya. So I would say without further ado, but however, you know that time of the day. Oh, by the way, it's just a few bits from Vinted and a chit chat. So yeah, but before I do, you know the time of day. I said, you know that time of the day. Yes, you do. It's time for my laugh on the loo with your girl, Lucy Lou. Oh yes, it is. Tell you, I've got quite far in this book now. I tell you, it's time for me new book soon. Eugene Poojine's off, and then I say that it could be Tara Parra. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, I haven't got an awful lot of makeup on today, and today I'm just going for another fibro scan. So I had that in-depth one, as you all know. I told you about it, but I'm going for another fibro scan. I don't know why, they haven't actually said. However, I did have a letter come through yesterday, and they're now telling me that they found polyps on my gallbladder. Yeah, so I don't know what that means. So they've sent a letter to me, and there's one been sent to me surgery. So I don't know if they're just going to keep an eye on it or whether the surgeon's going to say they want to remove it. That bit, I don't know. But I'll let you know as I know with updates. Anyhow, let's get on with this. Why did the can crusher leave his job? Because it was so depressing. So depressing. I'm sure I've read this one before, but I couldn't have done because it hadn't been marked off. But I've heard that joke before. How is Christmas like your job? You do all the work and the fat bloke in the suit gets all the credit. It's true. Why did the Scarecrow get a promotion? He was outstanding in his field. I'm sure I've read these ones before, but if I have, why aren't they been marked off? If I have, say, Lise, you've read them, girl. You've read them, all right? We don't want no re-repeats or repeats. Is it re-repeats? Repeats. A man was walking down the street one day and saw a sign in a shop window that said, help wanted. So he ran inside and yelled out, what's wrong? I know you do. What do your boss and a slinky have in common? They're both fun to watch tumble down the stairs. I like that. I'll tell you, you better be laughing, I'll tell you. Boss. Working hard here, Tom. I wonder if he means my Tom. Do you reckon my Tom might watch me if you do, Tom? Boss, working hard here, Tom. Tom, ever since I heard you coming down the stairs, boss. I like that. You've got to be laughing. Well, anyway, that was my laugh on the loo with your girl. Schmack-shreeler. Oh, yes, it was. Anyway, you also know it's time for my 1,227 facts to blow your socks off. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is indeed. So, more gold is recoverable from a ton of personal computers than from 17 tons of gold ore. Okay, does that mean then that there's real gold inside PCs? And if that is true, then I'm surprised that there's a business there, right? Go and find old PCs, take out the gold, melt it down. Listen, if any of yous go and do that, I want a cut, all right? Because it was my idea. The gold dissolved in the world's oceans is estimated to be worth 475 trillion. Candice's dad's just crept in me. About 30 times the US public debt. Wow. In 1917, John D. Rockefeller, they're aliens, could have paid off the whole US public debt on his own. Today, Bill Gates is another alien. Entire fortune would barely cover 2 months' interest. Well, I'm not very good on maths and all that, so I don't know. It's gone over the barnet. Tyrannosaurus Rex, 65 million years ago, is closer in time to us than to Diplodocus, 150 million years ago. Now that's interesting because I thought the old Tyrannosaurus and the Diplodocus, as the dinosaurs, were like around at the same time. Do you know what I mean? What do you think so as well? Did you not just presume that all dinosaurs were sort of walking around at the same time? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got a joke. What do you call the famous painter that paints with his shit? Picasso. Sorry for the swearing. Sorry, not sorry. I like it, I have to tell you. Picasso. Get it? Better have got it. I just swore for you, not right. Is shit swearing though? Can someone tell me? Do you think if I say shit, that's... I mean, my auntie would say it was swearing. I mean, I do swear. I don't try and swear on my channel, but I ain't no angel. Do you know what I mean? I do swear. I say F and everything. If someone gets me really angry, they might even get the see you next Tuesday word out of my gob, but I've got to be, you know, either quite passionate about it or quite angry. But in front of my auntie, she's like Miss Bouquet. If anyone ever used to watch Hyacinth Bouquet, what was it? Keeping Up Appearances. And if you even say shit in front of her, she's like, oh! I mean, not nowadays, bless her. She's in a care home with dementia. But, you know, when we were younger and that, if we ever said shit or anything like, not anything like that, shit or even bloody, she'd like look at you like, See, there's words. She's very posh. She's lovely, she is, my aunt. Bless her little heart. She's just such a little sweetheart. But anyway, yeah, that was my 1,227 facts, all right? So there you go. To blow your socks off. Oh, yes, it is. Right, so yesterday, yeah, I went for my CBT. Now, you know what? They give me all this, well, she gives me, should I say. Last week, she gave me this to do. Starting to tackle your difficulties and problems. And a theory A and a theory B. Now, you don't want to read all what I've written down. It's what was going through in the actual appointment session. Anyway, and then she'd give me these to take home. So you can try out your theory A and your theory B. So obviously this is for OCD. And one piece of paper. But then yesterday, when I went, she said to me, she didn't have a go at me, but she said, did you do your homework last week, sorry. And I said, I didn't actually, not all of it, because I've been terribly, terribly ill. So videos that I have uploaded, they're usually done on as I go back to back, which means they're not done every day and uploaded every day. If I feel I can do a video, I'll do 2 or 3 in a row. Just so that I've got material to give out to you guys and that I'm not leaving it too long in between, that you're getting anything, you know. But my bowels have been so bad, so bad. I mean, the worst they've ever been. In fact, I was sitting on the toilet last night and Callie said, Mum, what's wrong with your stomach? I've got a massive bruise. I didn't even realise. What happens, I go from the intermittent, I can't stop going, then I can't go at all. The laxatives this time, they did not work. I was just exhausted. I suppose I never give birth to Callie via, I mean, I had cesarean section, so I don't know what it's like to give birth to a child like that. However, I believe it probably feels very similar to 3 days of just constant pushing, where I think that my brain is going to explode, where I'm pushing so hard. But even with the laxatives, nothing, it really rules my life. It's the bane of my life. Luckily enough, I have got an appointment this Thursday for a medication review. I believe a lot of the problems with my stomach is to do with the metformin. I'm on a hell of a lot of pills. So I'm wondering if they can try me on maybe different pills that may not give me these problems as bad as they are, because I have enough going on with all the other things I have wrong with me to have to keep dealing with this. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, she said to me, did you, and I explained to her, I said, I've been really not well this week. And so she said, okay. She said, well, she's given me this unhelpful thinking habits. And it shows you different things. So it's got like a mental filter, judgments, prediction, emotional reason. Oh, just a load of old stuff you got to read. And you have to go with what you believe resonates with you. Well, I suppose most of them do resonate with me. But then she's telling me to put this in conjunction with this and do some homework. But if I'm honest, I'm sick. I don't get what she means. So I'll do it to my best ability. But you kind of feel like you have to do it. Like, you know, like they're a teacher and they're going to tell you off if you don't. But at the end of the day, you ain't got OCD. It's bloody hard, the tasks you're telling me to do. And it's just the tip of the iceberg. And yesterday I started trying to tell her something else. And she did tell me off. She said, one step at a time. We cannot even think about going into these other things until you have started to try and sort these first little bits out, which then make you realise that maybe you can go on and do the next step and then the next step and the next step. Anyway, she said she's going to send me into secondary care as well. I think I told you that a lot, but that's more so, she said, if I see a psychiatrist, they can just sort out my medication because she believes that my medication that I'm on could possibly be changed. I said to her, I'll change it. All right, but if you think you're giving me an SSRI, you're getting an uppercut. It ain't happening. I'm boofing you up on the chin. You're flying out the window. It's not happening. And SSRIs are not for me. I'm not having them. Absolutely no way, no how. So, yeah, so we'll see what goes on there. I'm losing my marbles. I keep forgetting everything. I've also got, and I'm getting to it. I've got a list as long as your arm to show the doctor. I swear to God, I feel like Dot Cotton from EastEnders. Oh, I've got this wrong with me. Oh, I've got that wrong. Do you know what? These people next door, right? I'll tell you, they're going to get uppercut as well. They're really nice people, yeah, but their food they cook, it stinks, all right? It absolutely, when I say stinks, and I have to keep me, not every day, to be fair, you know what I mean? If I said every day, it's a lie, it's not every day. But I have to keep my door shut, my bedroom door shut, and the front room door shut, and Callie's door shut, because their food, it comes into the, even without, you know, the doors not open, we've got big old fire doors, but it comes into the house, and it smells like shit. Again, I'm saying shit again. It smells like, a dustbin. It smells like shit. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I told you that. Anyway, before I show you my couple of little bits that I've got, it is just bits of makeup I got from good old Vinted. I just want to say that before Christmas, I had a lovely lady, Hannah. She is from Oregon. And she said to me, Lisa, I want to send you a Christmas card. So, Hannah, I hope you're watching this. Now, from the envelope, it said it was sent 22nd of December, 2023. So, this was sent 22nd of December, and I only got it yesterday. So, I just want to say thank you so much. She sent me a lovely card. I shan't read it to you, but I'll show you the card. And inside the card, she sent me a little sticker with Oregon on it. And something I've never, ever seen before. I was like, ooh, look at that. She sent me a $2 bill. Now, I've never seen a $2 bill. I've seen, obviously, 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100. I've never seen a $2 bill. So, I'm not sure if they're still in circulation. But what I'm going to do with this, Hannah, I just want to say, I hope I'm saying your name right, Hannah. Is it Hannah? Hannah? Well, you let me know if I'm saying it right, but I just want to say thank you so much for sending me this little keepsake, because I'm going to keep it in my purse alongside the little sticker you sent me as lucky charm. Yeah, I'm going to have this as my lucky charm. So thank you so much for sending that to me, darling. So, big kisses to you, Hannah. Thank you. Hannah in Oregon. Yeah, thank you, darling. Anyway, so I'm going to get on with the little tiny baby weenie, tweeny haul I've got here. So I've got a few more of these on order. Not on order, I bought them. So, in theory, I mean, these were good for the money, but what I've got is even better for money. So I got 4 of these, and they're Stargazer lipsticks. I got all 4 for £3. I've just got, I think it's 9 brand new ones, all luminous ones for £4. So I'm waiting for them to come through. But anyway, I'll show you the first one. This is in colour 136. And it's like a fuchsia pink. So I got that one. But I mean, £3, you know. And they're probably £3, £4 each on their own on eBay. Then I got number 101, which is, it hasn't got colours, it just says the numbers, which is this orange colour, as you can see. I've got it on today. And I quite like that. Then I got number 135, which is a red. And then a 119, which is like a pink, really nice, like baby pink. And there was something else I wanted to tell you. I'm so sorry. Before I show you the last two things. So, Lindsay's birthday Friday. Oh my God. What a night. I'm going to break it down really quick. So we went to a place called The Ned. And that is, it was a restaurant called Millie's, a British restaurant. And it is inside The Ned, which is in the city, I believe, bank. And it's a vault where all the money, the bullion, blah, 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 was kept years ago. It's now been made into restaurants. But the vault is still downstairs. The big vault door is still downstairs near the toilets. Now, because my belly had been so bad, I didn't want to let Lindsay down. But to be honest, I spent half the night sitting, cleaning public toilets, trying to push, because you have the urge to go to a toilet like you do when you're pushing a baby out. But obviously, where's the baby pops out? Nothing was coming out from the nethers. So, but the feeling was there. My stomach was in agony. I shouldn't have gone. In fact, I shouldn't have gone, but I did because it was her birthday. But anyway, so we ordered some food, and the food was very mediocre. Sorry, it was very mediocre. The chicken, it looked like it had just been shown the pan. It didn't actually go in it. It was like, there's the pan, there's the chicken, look at each other, and we'll whack it on the plate. It was anemic. Anemic. 2 potatoes. Yeah, 2 potatoes. 2 potatoes. And what else was on there? A little ball of stuffing about that big. And hang on. Oh, that was it. And a picking blanket with some gravy and some bread sauce. I must admit, the bread sauce was quite nice. But anyway, it wasn't. And when I see the picture, it had tender stem broccoli on it and a Yorkshire pudding. I called the fella over. So where's my tender stem and my Yorkshire pudding? And he said, huh? Couldn't understand me. Not a word. Not a word of English. Not a word. Now, I say everyone deserves a job, but come on, you should be able to speak a little bit, because if there's a problem like there was, you don't know what I'm saying. Yorkshire pudding? Black pudding? No. Yorkshire pudding. Where's my Yorkshire pudding? It was in, I see it in the picture on the photo. Yorkshire pudding. Black pudding. I said, Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, let's go and get someone else. And they said, we'll go and talk to someone. Come back. They said, there is no Yorkshire pudding and no tender stem broccoli, because that was a Christmas picture. I was like, oh, come on. You don't have a roast dinner without a bit of veg on it. There was no veg on it at all. It was just, like I say, a bit of stuffing, a sausage, chicken and 2 potatoes. 2, maybe 3. No, it was 2 potatoes, I'm sure. Anyway, and I think one of them I give to my sister because she ordered a curry. She couldn't even eat it. She said it's vile. And the chicken was all like chicken thigh, and you can get gristly bits in, something like that. Anyway, so we said, let's get a dessert. The dessert was okay. We got sticky toffee pudding. My sister got a biscotti cheesecake. Lindsay got sticky toffee pudding. Not as good as, nowhere near as good as the Palm Beach. I think it's called Palm Beach in Mayfair Casino. They do the best sticky toffee pudding in the whole entire world. In the world. I tell you that. Anyway, we ate that. And then we was like, oh, let's just go. I said, I'm not feeling great or whatever. I weren't feeling great. Let's just go. But anyway, I said, oh, my stomach's so bad. I said, let me just go back down to the loo. Now, this time around, the girls were waiting for me, like in the, when you come in the toilet, there was like a get ready bit, I suppose you can call it. The toilets were there, but there was a get ready bit, and there was chairs where you can sit down, and some of the girls in there were taking photos and whatnot. So I don't know what we had to do. Started trying to go to the toilet, obviously I didn't go. But I'm sitting there so long. I won't tell you because something happened while I was in the toilet, and I'm not going to tell you all there. But anyway, I was in there so long. I ended up being in there for about 45, 50 minutes. So I did end up getting my phone out, and I said to Tam, my sister, I said, go outside with Linz and start taking some pictures near the vault. I said, you can't sit in here waiting for me. I said, I'm going to be ages. I'm so sorry. So she's like, don't worry about it. Take your time, and we'll just go outside taking pictures anyway. Whatever. Wash myself up, this, that, and the other. Come outside, and I'm like, oh, where's Linz and Tam? I couldn't see him. Next thing I was actually walking straight past me. I was like, I didn't even see you. I was too busy looking over there, like near where the vault was. I said, just take some pictures. So they went, yeah. I said, oh, well, I haven't had any pictures taken in the vault. I said, so you can take one of me. So anyway, but where the vault was itself, there was like a little desk. And there was 3 people at the desk. There was 2 fellas and a young girl, right? So I went up to the desk and I just said, what is this then? I said, I know it was something because they were there. I said, what is this? And they said, well, the fella turned around and said to me, it's a private members only nightclub. But you have to be on the waiting list for years, I think he said. He did. He said, and even then, to get in it is a 2-month waiting list. I said, hang about. I said, a 2-month waiting list, even if you're a member, to get in this gaff. And the girl's going to me, look, giving me all these funny looks, yeah? I should have uppercutted her, do you know what I mean? Anyhow, right, I'm talking to him, she's just giving me daggers. Commoner, whatever she's thinking, I don't know, I don't care. Anyway, so talking to him, and I said, oh well, I said, looks like we ain't getting in here anytime soon. And she went, absolutely not. Should have give her one of those, you know what I mean? Took off me wooden heel, clonked around the ear hole with it. Anyway, so walking off, starts going up the stairs. We're leaving to go because I said to my sister as well, my stomach, I shouldn't have even been here. Next thing I hear, oi, oi. Oi, some massive bodybuilder fella. He went, do you want to get in there? Now, obviously I wanted to go home. But a private members only club and you've got to wait 2 months to get in there as a member. I thought, even if I just have a little look around, I've got to go and check this out, if he really can get us in. So I went, yeah. I said, I do. I said, I want to get in there. Anyway, so, goes up to the desk, right? The little cow standing there, right? I heard him talking, right? Chatting away. And next thing she says, this is a girl, I need to go and get the manager. Out comes an Oompa Loompa. I swear to God she was 1 foot, right? What? She was the littlest woman I've ever seen. She was like, if anyone's ever seen Poltergeist, remember the original Poltergeist, the little lady in it who goes, Caroline! She was like that. With her glasses on, yeah? Anyway, she's come over to the counter. Propped herself up there. Anyway, he's saying something to her, and she must have said, look, you don't know these girls. You know this is a private members club. We can't just let anyone in. And he must have said, look, we've all got rooms in here tonight, which they did because it doubles up as a hotel. We've all got rooms in here tonight. Also, we're paying a hell of a lot of money. And if we want to let somebody in, basically you let them in. Lo and behold, we all got stamped and off we go. So we all did go in there, ever so nice fellas. They did buy us a drink and we did stay, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. But obviously because of my stomach, I just wanted to be nosy. But I was trying to take some videos. Little Oompa Loompa comes and she, put your phone away. You can't take pictures in here. You can't video in here. Felt like saying, what, is there still gold bullion and money in here, you twat? Do you know what I mean? We're just taking some video. Then I know we had to put our phones away. I'll tell you, I could have volleyed her across the room. I could have gone, oh, she'd have been up, flying. I tell you, one little uppercut. But obviously I couldn't volley little Oompa Loompa, bless her. But anyway, she was so, even this guy said, he said, women. He said, you women. He said, you're awful. He said, what's that all about? He said, you've done nothing wrong. I said, because that's sometimes just women, like you just said, they just want to be twattos. But anyway, like I say, we stayed there. Anyway, you think that's the end of the night. Right. It gets, Callie's telling Eugene Boogene to shut up. It gets worse because then where Lindsay had parked her car was a couple of streets away, somewhere called Milk Street, I believe. But because I had these wooden bleeding clodhoppers on. It was freezing. I didn't have a coat. I was like, listen, girls, I said, I cannot. I'm so exhausted and I feel rough. I said, my knees are hurting. I said, my belly's hurting. My belly first and foremost. I said, I cannot. I said, well, let's just get a cab. It's only going to cost £5. So when we got outside, there was a cab already there. So Lindsay says to him, we're only going a couple of streets down. I don't think he was too happy. When we got in, but when we got in, it stunk of sick. It absolutely stunk of sick. So I said to him, excuse me, I said, has someone been sick? I said, it absolutely stinks of sick in the back of this car. And he said, oh, don't give me jeep. That's how he's, don't know where he was from, just kind of recreate his accent, yeah. So I said, I'm not giving you jip, I'm just telling you that it smells of sick and you should clean it. I said, can you open the window? He's looking like that. And he's weird with me. Don't give me jip. I said, I'm not giving you jip, mate. I said, just open the window. So anyway, I opened the window. Don't know what happened, but I'm here. Tammy's here. Lindsay's here out of nowhere. He slams his foot on the brakes. I mean, as hard as you like. I am the biggest one out of the lot. How it happened, I don't know. I went flying. I mean, flying off of the chair, and I landed on all fours. Remember, we were in the back of a black cab, landed on all fours. And Tam and Lindsay, well, they're crying with laughter, because apparently I turned around and they said it was your face. I turned around, I meant to have looked at them like, what the F, you know? Anyway, I'm trying to, you know, because he's still driving. I am 15 stone 8 pound, mate. How did you not hear me thud on the floor of that taxi? I don't know. I'm not exactly a slight little girl, you know. Anyway, so I've bleeding tried to pull myself up my knee. My osteoarthritic knee. I'm like, I can't even move it. Anyway, I sat up on the chair and I went, mate, I said, you nearly killed me. He said, oh, don't you stop giving me jib. Now, the thing was, he didn't realise, obviously, I was talking about that he put the brake on and I'd really hurt myself. He thought I was still going on about the poxy sick. And I weren't. Anyway, I just thought, you know what? But anyway, I didn't realise how much I damaged myself. So my knee has been really bad ever since. But I don't know how, because these boots I had on, I've had a bit of a peep toe. I've ripped off a couple of my toenails, my own toenails. They've lifted. So must have been as I've fallen and my feet have gone like that and maybe they've skidded a bit. Where my foot was like that, it's lifted my toenails, my actual toenails, off of my skin. So I'm not going to pull them off because the rest of the half of my nail is still attached. So I have had to sort of like try and doctor up a bit so they don't lift anymore. But how long that's going to take for them to grow down until I'm ready to cut it off, I don't know. My actual toenails have lifted off of my skin. Imagine like lifting your real fingernail now off of your skin, like put it. That's what's happened to a couple of my toes. So that night, Friday night, what with my stomach, what with my knee and my feet, I didn't sleep a wink. So all this weekend I've been extremely exhausted. And a couple of people said, you know, you should have got his number for that. The damage that he's caused to you, it would be on the cat. I don't do stuff like that. I don't. Do you know what? There's a lot of people, they make claims and stuff like that, and they take things that, even though that maybe sometimes they feel they're due it, I don't believe if something isn't rightfully yours. And to me, like, you know, I don't know. That's just the way that I feel about things sometimes. And I just think if you take something and it isn't meant to be yours, you're going to get karma. You know what I mean? So that's not really me. Although, you know, as I say, a few people did say you've damaged yourself really bad and, you know, you should have really reported him because it would all be on a camera. They'd have seen you fall and they've seen everything, that the way you slammed the brakes on and whatever. And I know that's true, but like I said, that's just not me to do something, you know, like that, really. That's just not me. But yeah, he needs to watch how he drives, that's for sure. But anyway, that was the story of that night. I want to show you these couple of bits. I'm really sorry for the jibber jabbering because this has been a lot of talking, a hell of a lot of talking. So anyway, then I found, and these were bloody good for the money as well. So I've got 2 brand new Made by Mitchell blush. I've got a blush lights, which is in a copper coral. And this is obviously a cream blusher. And it is absolutely beautiful. Look at the colour of that. So like a bronzer colour. So I got that. And I got these together. These were like both together. And then I got this blush lights. No, that was lights. Blush mangoes. And this is a liquid blusher. Oh, that one was a highlighter, I believe. Yeah, that one I just showed you is the highlighter. And then this one is just like a mango coloured blusher. But I think I might end up using this as a lipstick. I'm going to put a bit on in between my lips. Because look, it's got that very, again, what are they called? Concealer. You see? Very concealer look to it. Oh, my hair's coming down. Yeah, anyway, so that's it. I got them, the lipsticks, and really all you've heard is me jibber jabbering about my health. And things that have gone on. So anyway, if this isn't your kind of thing, then just stick to looking at me hauls and stuff. You know, but either way, I would very much appreciate it if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell because it'll tell you every time that little on me uploads. I just want to say thank you to all my new subs, all my old ones. I love you all very, very much. All the beautiful comments you send me. La-di-da, la-di-da. La-di-da-di-da. I've probably got a couple of more videos to put on, and then I will be doing the giveaway. So keep your eyes peeled for the jewellery giveaway, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you all. Bye!